There are 9 star points on the go board. Just think about that for a moment. It's like a universe, and with each move, with each stone, I'm adding stars one at a time. The sky is at my fingertips. It's as if I were a master builder. Do you see what I'm getting at? I get to do it. I get to design my own universe on this go board.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our Go From Scratch series. My name is Stephanie. I hope all of you guys liked the last video about before the game. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the basic rules during the game. Now I have a question. What's the ultimate goal in this game? And how do we win? Should we kill all of our opponent's stones to win? No. One of the most essential philosophy in Go is that capturing is not the only way. Sometimes it's not even necessary.
I don't have a clue what he's talking about.
Of course you don't. You're just a beginner.
That way your opponent won't guess how skilled you are.
So how do we win this game? So at the end of the game, whoever has the most territory wins the game. So how do we make a territory? Once a group of stones surrounds an area on the board, the surrounded area is called a territory. And each intersection point inside your territory is called a points. And how many points do black and white have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. So black has 16 points in the upper right corner. And how many points does white have? White has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So at the end of the game, we're going to count all the territory you surround on the board, and whoever has the most territory wins. Is creating territory the only way to win this game? What if two groups are fighting on the board? All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is called liberty. So once a stone is played on the board, it has a liberty. So the liberty is kind of like the road for the stones to escape. So after all the liberties are blocked, are surrounded, if the stone or a group of stones has no liberty left, the stone is captured or eaten. So this is a very important concept. Everyone should take notes. So after you capture your opponent's stones, never return the captured stones to your opponent. Because at the end of the game, we're going to count the total territory you have on the board plus the stones you captured. So now, white captured this black stone. Let's count the territory on the bottom left corner here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So there are 12 points. And plus the one territory here, that's 13. And plus the stones you capture, that's 14. So if you return the stones back to your opponent, that means we just lost that point. So important, remember that, never return the captured stones to your opponent. All right, and the next question is, how many liberty, what if the two stones are connected? So if we surround this stone on the top, like this, do I capture this stone? So the question here is, how many liberty does this whole group have? So if black only surrounded 3 liberties over here, since these two white stones are connected, we can't capture this white stone because this is a group, they're connected. So in order to capture the whole group here, the 2 stones, black has to block every territory on the board, every liberty on the board. So don't worry about the 4 diagonal direction here because there's no line here. So in other words, if the stone is in danger, Black cannot play here to escape. Black needs to extend here and connect these two stones. That's why the 4 diagonal directions are not the liberty.
I know this one. Black gets captured if white puts a stone here, right?
That's correct. When we are just one move away from capturing an opponent's stone or stones, we say ATARI.
The next move I want to talk about is called ATARI. Because ATARI is one of the scary moves in Go. Alright, so what is ATARI? Since we already learned a capture, liberty. So ATARI is the move before capture. So after the ATARI, basically you only leave that group on with 1 liberty left. So that's the ATARI move, because the next move is a capture move here. So if white plays here, that's also an ATARI move, because white next move, white can play here to capture the stone. So let's look at the example on the bottom. So where are the ATARI moves? Or where is ATARI move? Is this ATARI? Yes, because the next move is a capture, and this entire group only has 1 liberty left. And what if I play the move on the right? Is that also ATARI? Yes, that's also a ATARI move, because next move is a capture, and the 2 white stones only have 1 liberty left. Okay, so there is a very important concept about ATARI. So I think in different games, when you're about to capture your opponent pieces, you may need to say it. But in Go, you don't have to say ATARI when you're playing, because as what I mentioned before, capturing is not the only way to win. We need to combine the territory and the stones you capture together to win this game. So even if a stone is captured, Black is not losing the game. Even the 2 stones are captured, and white is also not losing the game either. So when you play ATARI move on the board, you don't have to say it. If you'd like to support our channel, so you can just simply click the link below in the info box. So my name is Stephanie Yin. I will see you next time.